Oh, yeah. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah. Nate JTJW, thank you for the follow yesterday. Absurdist Kobold, thank you for the follow yesterday. More Moxie, thank you for the follow yesterday. Appreciate you all. Thank you very much. You are first here. Welcome, Albert. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Gonna let the folks roll in. Don't show this again. I gotta post this into my Discord. I always forget to do that. I always forget to let people know that I'm streaming. Announcements channel. Here. Hello. What up, nah? Lurk away, my friend. Lurk away. Do as you please. Do as you please. I think we are just gonna start. I'm just sort of getting myself ready. I'm feeling a lot better today than I was yesterday and the day before, so I figured I should stream. Also, because I want to get this done. I want to play this and make my video and stuff like that. Why do you look like a magazine ad from the year 2001? You know, interesting you bring that up. I put on my gunners before I started streaming today, and I was looking at my outfit and the way that I wear my beard and stuff, and I kind of had this like incredibly horrifying realization that I look like Steven Seagal, and I don't know how to feel about that, but it's not good. It's not good, let me tell you. I don't think I should feel good about it. Anyway, what are my options? Let's go into Dragon Quest 1. Will you fight me while on an officer's chair? Perhaps. Venture forth. Choose an adventure log. Shauna, thank you! You do look like Steven Seagal. I know. I am not happy about it. I am not happy about that. I'ma snatch every motherfucker birthday. God damn. You know what? I gave that too much juice. I gave that too much oomph. He doesn't say it like that in the movie. He goes, I'ma snatch every motherfucker birthday. And then he walks out of the room. This looks great. It looks amazing. It looks incredible. It looks stupendous. Hold on, I gotta switch my Elgato to my, I gotta switch my Elgato over to my Twitch to streaming mode. Yes, the Elgato is back on the desk. Exciting stuff. Ready? Here we go. Chatting. Game. Chatting. Game. Chatting. Game. I don't even have to use my mouse and keyboard. Wow. I need to see to make an HD 2D version of Final Fantasy IV. I think that would work, yeah. What am I doing? Oh, I gotta go find the Thief's Key. It's in Gwaelin Home, which I can fly to. If I have a Chimera Wing, thank you. We've already been there, so we're just gonna fly over there. Welcome to the storied settlement of oh, yeah, see that now we get the cutscene. Now we get the fancy cutscene. Oh shit, are we voiced? Is this a voice cutscene? Do we have actors? Anybody? Nope. Gather ye round, good people. What you see before you is a key capable of opening any door, so long as that door be red in color. Aye, 'tis the self-same all-unlocking item once used by the mighty Erdrick, the storied Thief's Key. Can it truly be? But this is a rare treasure indeed. How might one expect to pay for such a thing? Might I compliment thee on thy knowledge and thy fine eye, sir? Thou hast a certain something about thee. Art thou perchance a hero of some renown? Oh, he's being flattered. $1 million gold coins. 800,000 coins. Oh, 800,000. Oh, I just realized. That would gouge us for profit, even as the world burneth before our very eyes? Avaricious rogue. Swindler! Cheat! Oh, it's turning around on you. A certain moneylender of mine. Oh, it's a scam. That's the grift. That's the grift. It's, oh, I'm selling it for a lot, but, you know, you can get a loan. Go talk to my guy. I know a guy. Then they hit you with that interest rate. Are these folks still here? Yeah, here we go. Look at I've been swayed by such plainly dishonest words. Please keep my greatly aid us in the fight against the Dragon Lord and the fight for the fate of our very world, and yet that rogue doth seek to profit from it. Hath he no conscience? No, he doesn't. This is actually in tune with the original. There is sort of like, in the original Dragon Quest, there is a sort of element of like, nah, nobody cares, really. Nobody believes like anything's gonna, you know, whatever. So people kind of do act on their own morals. I'm making it sound like there's way more of it than there actually is. So like grain of salt and all that, but there is some of this in the original Dragon Quest. Just a very little amount. It's like a very little amount. Yeah, exactly. As I said yesterday, they've remade Dragon Quest 1 so many times faithfully that it was about time one of these remakes actually tried to do something considerably expanded and considerably different. That is my honest to God belief. Because, like, I mean, come on. Like, it's time. It was time. It was time for Dragon Quest 1 to get like some kind of like, if you're going to remake it, right? It was time to give it like like an honest to God like do-over, in terms of like, oh, you know, if we have more time and how the game needs to be this long, and like, you know, we don't have the limitations of the cartridge. Let's add this. Let's add that. Let's do this. I've always wanted. I'm thinking like Yuji Horii now, where it's like, you know, back in the day we wanted to do this, but we couldn't, etc., etc. This is a great opportunity to do that kind of stuff with it. I also feel that way about Dragon Quest 7. I feel that way about Dragon Quest 7. I know people would disagree, but I think, yeah. Although I do think they should port the original Dragon Quests to PC. I do want the PS2 Dragon Quest 8 and the PS1 Dragon Quest 7 to get ports onto Steam. I feel like that would be a really good move. by Square Enix to do that. Maybe UG Horror doesn't want that? I don't know. Oh, fuck, I'm poisoned. That's okay. Am I on ultra fast? I am. This is already too slow. How much do I need for a level up? It's been a while since I checked. It's been a while since I leveled up. Come to think of it. 788 XP. Good lord. So that's gonna take me back that way. I think this guy's over here. Yeah, he's in his little house. Dost thou mean to venture southwards thyself? Then thou wilt surely encounter not just rogues, but vicious fiends also. I would counsel thee to think again. Yeah, whatever, lady. I'm getting so much armor pieces and stuff. Yeah, he's hiding out in here. Oh, he might be dead. Oh, shit. Owie. A strange fellow, entirely unclothed, save for a mask. He entered unbidden and he took it! The thief's key! My treasure! Well, you're fucked. Perhaps he wore a loincloth or some such similar undergarment, but never mind that, the villain stole my key! I fear, sir, that thou hast fallen foul of the one they call Robin Hood. He is a lord among bandits who hath terrorized the lands all about this place most mercilessly of late. Weird choice for Dragon Quest to make Robin Hood a villain, but okay. He fled southward. He and his accomplices are hardened, desperate criminals. We must send word to Tantagel. Oh, Thou wishes thy key to be returned to thee, dost thou not? Wherefore wouldst thou refuse such a course of action? The key came to me by other than standard means. If such were to be investigated, I might be invited to spend some time in the jail. So please, I beg of thee, no detachments. It's that or nothing, I fear. Sorry, bro. The sprite work in this game is actually really good. Maybe that's my novice opinion, my uninformed opinion, but I think the sprite work in this game so far has been pretty damn incredible. I think even better than the 3 remake. What is his name again? A Lagerda man. A Lagerda man. Die! Yeah, we're good. We did all the fighting in the other areas. We're properly leveled for this zone. I am not too worried. I am, however, going to continue exploring, looking for secret spots. I need that. I wonder if the secret spots are in the same place as they were in Dragon Quest III. I just realized that. That might be the case. I should have thought about that. I actually think people that waited to play 3 until this came out might actually have more novelty to get from this. Because it's been so long since I played HD2D 3 that, like, I'm sure some of the stuff that this is going to reference is already, like, lost from my brain. We're gonna do Flame Slash because they're weak to fire. You know what it is.
Not today.
I've played too much video game. Square's gonna do a full AAA remakes of FF games. It should be 1 through 6. Yeah. Unfortunately, they won't because they have the pixel remasters, and they're just gonna go, yeah, but you got the pixel remasters. Why would anybody want us to remake the old Final Fantasy games? The pixel remasters are out. Square Enix, once again, continues to prove that they have no idea what they're doing. Or at least whoever's making the decisions is very out of touch. That's a more generous way, a more academic way of putting it. They can just make new ones. They could also just make new Final Fantasies or new pixel remakes or whatever. The Ant Gobbler. Man, I'm buff as fuck in this game right now. Holy shit. Good lord. Ain't no one doing anything to me. I might be too strong. Obviously it's okay, but it kind of plays itself. Thank you. I agree. I didn't like 16. I played 16 for a while, and I hit like the limit on like what I can do combo wise, and I was like, is that it? And people were like, no, like eventually you're gonna get like a second superpower thing, right? You're gonna get like Garuda and Ifrit, and you'll be able to use both, and it's gonna be like super cool or whatever, and like you'll be able to like switch things up. And then I got both, and then I tried to do that. I tried to like chain combos together, and it was like, no. No, it was still just as the skill ceiling was just as low as before. And it's like, man, if you're gonna be a character action game, it can't play like this. I was supremely underwhelmed by Final Fantasy 16 in many regards, and Final Fantasy 7 Remake for that matter. Although I do want to go play Rebirth. I hear a lot of people that liked Remake didn't like Rebirth for the reasons that I liked Remake. I think I could be misremembering that. Oh, there's no secret spots out here. We've been bamboozled. So I want to go check out Rebirth, because I hear that's pretty good, and also maybe because it'll be like full on whatever the fuck they were trying to do in Remake. Maybe I'll be like more inclined to enjoy that story. I didn't quite like Remake's story at all. I don't know, but then again, like I'm not like a real hardcore Final Fantasy fan. I just like 7, 10, 10-2, 15, and that's pretty much it. Those are the only ones that I've played and liked. I haven't played anything besides, I haven't played 8 or 9. I never played 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1. I played 13, I didn't like it. I played 16, I didn't like it. I played 14. 14's fine. Heaven's Word is good, and then I stopped caring. I never played 11. Yeah, I'm not like a huge Final Fantasy head. I'm not a huge Final Fantasy head. I kind of like miss... I kind of feel like the Final Fantasy games that I would like are like 6. I would like 6. I would like 9. And I think that's it, straight up. Like I don't think I actually I don't think I actually fuck with Final Fantasy that much. I don't know. Yeah, and like 16's the way it is, especially, and like it's kind of sucks that 16 is the way it is, especially considering that it's fucking it's like in part made by the freaking guy, the fucking Devil May Cry man. I thought that was so bizarre. Is that 2 dragon scales? Oh, well, we have slime earrings now, so it doesn't really matter. They do the same bonuses. We're just gonna cut right through the forest. go down here. If they're gonna do a character action and they need to commit, no half-assing it, full throttle, pedal to the floor. Yeah, and that's what was bothering me about 16. I was like, this feels like I am locked out of doing things that I feel like I should be able to do. And like the combos were bad. It was like, oh, your 4-hit combo is not a 5 or 6-hit combo with the superpowers, and I'm like, is that really? I want like my base moveset to get bigger when I play an action RPG. If it is slightly worse version of FF15 with FF16. FF15 doesn't have the sauce. I'll give it that. I'll give you that. I don't think FF15 has that much of the sauce. I do think it actually struggles to be like an interesting game combat-wise. But I think it's still close enough to an RPG that I'm not thinking of it along those lines. Whereas with FF16, I'm like, no, come on. Like, this is so obviously supposed to be an action game through and through. And it just sucks as one. Also, like, there were so many ways that you could have made 16 not feel like shit. That purple lake looks awfully swimmable right now. Yeah, gotta throw yourself into the fucking poison swamp. There are so many ways to make FF16 better with the way that it is. I believe that FF16's enemies are they're health sponges. They're health sponges. They Damn, this is sad. She just wants to die here. Do I have to wait for her to die to get past her? No. Okay. I was like, Grandma's not letting me pass. Am I gonna have to come back when she's dead? But yeah, like you could have made the enemies have way less health. Like if you made the enemies in 16 have way less health, that would have been so much better. Like unironically, like why is it that regular enemies in Final Fantasy 16 take like 10 fucking minutes to kill? That's absurd. Yeah, like I started skipping battles and avoiding enemies because I was like, oh my god, like this is taking for fucking ever. Hey, Knebzig. Time for 1 and 2 at last, huh? Yeah. Thank you to Square Enix for putting the game out.
Nah,
boss, you did not give me a code.
Too dangerous, boss.
Nah, boss. It's too dangerous, boss. You gotta talk like that, man. You're good.
Unhand me.
Yes,
Thou thinkest I'm letting one of the boys just die? Thou hast another think coming.
And if thou thinkest
Platinum should have taken more of a lead on 16. Ironically,
you know, Platinum
coming yourself.
Final Fantasy 16 should have played like Nier Automata. Final Fantasy 16 should have played like Nier Automata.
State thy business.
And I don't even like that game.
Looking to pinch our treasure.
Hast thou come here to looking to pinch our treasure? You.
Huh? Thou seekest the key that was stolen? My blinking key? Well, it shall not be thine, Palio. Not on my blessed Nelly.
I love this guy. That's not a bad idea. I know it's not a bad idea. That's why I said it. I'm full of good ones. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my mana. Let's try. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah, bruv. We're fucked. We're fucked. Yeah, I'm just gonna be healing back damage that they're hitting me with. Oh no, they defended. He's giving me an out! And I don't have any magic water because I sold it to get items. Oops. I wasn't paying attention to my stats. Although I figured I'd level up before I'd have to do this fight. This is new, by the way. Robin Hood is not in the original Dragon Quest 1. The way you get the Thieves' Key in Dragon Quest 1 is like solving like an environmental puzzle.
No.
Yep. First death of our playthrough. Sad face, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it a whole playthrough without dying. Oh, I got an achievement for it. Nah, I'm good. Let's do from the autosave. But no, I don't want to start from Tantagel. No, we'll just go back. That would mean Yoko Taro Final Fantasy? No, it would mean Platinum Final Fantasy, because Platinum did the gameplay elements of Nier Automata. Yoko Taro doesn't need to be a part of this. Yoko Taro can... I'm trying to be nicer. Yoko Taro can politely stay out of the room. He is not necessary. Everything else about Final Fantasy 16 can stay the same. Everything else. If you told me, oh, this video game has a weak story, I'd be like, what else is new? So, like, I wouldn't care. But yeah, Platinum should have, like, they should have given Platinum Final Fantasy 16 gameplay-wise. Straight up. Maybe the story... Well, you know, while we're at it... you know, slow down. We could, you know, there's no need to rush. We could do a few little rewrites here and there. I love my ASOIAF ripoff. That's a really hipster way to say Game of Thrones, but I'll let you have it. You know what such a story, in my honest opinion, needs? A proper party. It also needs a fucking...
Hey, I now come here looking to pinch...
No.
Huh? Well...
It needs a proper party. It also needs, like... to stop trying to be Game of Thrones. That's kind of what frustrates me about Yoshi P, is that, like, I don't disagree with his opinions on, like... Not all of them, anyway. I don't disagree with all of his opinions about, like, the state of, like, Final Fantasy and Square Enix games. I don't disagree with his opinions, all of his opinions on those things. But, like, when you say all that shit, and then you just rip off Game of Thrones, I'm fucking embarrassed. Like, it's fucking embarrassing. Like, don't fucking say, oh, yeah, you know, nobody know, like... As much as I fucking can't stand any of the other writers, as much as I fucking can't stand the writers at Square Enix sometimes, like, at least they tell original stories. Like, I'll take being fucking annoyed at Final Fantasy VII Remake having one of the worst versions of that story ever and doing one of the lamest things with Final Fantasy VII they could ever do with it. Like I'll take Final Fantasy VII Remake being like fan servicey fucking headcanon garbage over a Game of Thrones ripoff that isn't even that good. And if you're gonna rip something off, at least do it in a classy way like Final Fantasy XII with Star Wars, okay?
I pulled my finger out. Enough! Enough! I surrender!
I don't know if anyone caught that, but Robin Hood straight up was like, I gotta pull my finger out of my ass. I'm losing. First try. Hell yeah. I count that as the first try. We're gonna count that as the first try. Okay?
Thou hast clobbered me fair and square, but thou wilt
Sakaguchi deserves to make another Final Fantasy game.
I swear upon
I know he
my
made
soul to
Fantasia. I gotta go
mend
play
my
it.
wicked ways. Say thou wilt, please.
Yeah, fine.
Cheers, ears. Verily, thou art a saint. I'm Robin Hood, by the way. What do they call thee, pal?
I'm one.
'Tis a fine old name, that. Yeah, I like it.
The fork-tongued rogue doth claim that through his veins courseth the blood of heroes, boss.
Is that so? And thou needst the thief's key for doing some heroic bits and bobs, I suppose.
He's not a monster.
Surely
He's
thou
just a
dost
buff
not
dude.
Believe this twaddle, boss.
But they're
Well,
not
the
about
thing
to do
is,
like a whole sprite art for like
this
a guy.
Erdrick,
This is not
hero
Dragon
who
Quest
did
4,
save the
unfortunately.
world
The remake
them
of Dragon
years
Quest 4.
back, worked for one of me ancestors, as it happens. Bloke taught them everything they knew, in fact. Verily.
Cool.
And if our friend here truly is descended from me great-great-granddad's most giftedest of pupils,
I think
Can
I kind of
explain
like
it how
I
come
kind of
he
like
just
making
does
Robin
me
Hood
up
like a
so
recurring
good?
character in the Erdrick trilogy. I kind of like that.
behold, the thief's key. Heirloom of my storyline.
Heirloom
Since
of my
family and mine
storyline.
Go way back. I ain't too bothered about handing it over to thee. On one condition.
Just an average trend user.
Thou must first navigate this here cave and bring back our comrade.
Yes,
who
he
have
said
got
comrade.
himself proper lost.
I love it when they say comrade instead of comrade.
Forsooth, boss, thou art a genius. This fellow here will be able to bring him back, no probs.
Well, what sayest thou, cuz? You up for it?
You called me cuz, we're doing it.
Nice one. Verily, thou art probably descended from heroes.
Oh, and just so thou knowst, there's supposed to be fairies in there what useth magic to confound all who enter, or something. Anyway, be lucky, eh?
I'm the hero, man. Fairies love me. Don't take that out of context. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Takes the powdered protein shape and mixes it with monster instead of water. Oh god, my brother used to go to the gym a lot. He went through like a whole like workout arc. And fun fact, he went to a gym that was owned by a guy who used to work out with Arnold. The guy was there. The guy was still there, you know, literally working out every day. He became friends with Gio, my brother. Whoops, said my brother's name. Oh well. Being friends with my brother, and he like my brother used to go there all the time, so he used to like see the regulars, and like he got to know everybody. It was a very small gym, and there was a guy there that during his workouts he would drink Hawaiian punch. He wouldn't drink water. He wouldn't drink like Gatorade. He wouldn't drink like, you know, an electrolyte mix or whatever that people drink now. He drank Hawaiian punch. He had a gallon of Hawaiian punch, and he would drink that whole thing while working out. Just a lot of sugar. Just a lot of sugar. Hawaiian punch is not good for you. Okay, it's especially not as a workout supplement. And he would drink that shit mixed with his pre-workout, we would assume. And my brother, like, looked at him, and the guy that the Arnie workout guy, I forget his name, I'm so sorry, looked at him, and he was like, bro, if you keep drinking that, you're gonna have a fucking, like, you're gonna have like a heart attack in the gym. Like, that's not good for you. You gotta drink something else for your workouts. And he was like, nah, man, this shit's like my juice, you know? This is like the shit that gets me going. So one day they're working out, and the guy's drinking his Hawaiian punch like always, and he goes to lift the. He's doing like a chest press. He's doing like a chest press, and he's struggling with one of these, and my brother's watching him do it because my brother's working out, and everybody, you know, you're working out and you're just like looking around while you're doing it to keep yourself, you know, make sure the time doesn't pass by like a snail's pace or whatever. And as the guy's trying to lift up, my brother says one of his veins turned black. One of his veins just turned black, and the guy went, and the fucking thing fell on him, and everybody rushed to make sure he was okay. But everybody was like, that's because you drink that fucking garbage while you're working out. Maybe there was more going on, but like, the drink is currently made with 3% fruit juice. Yeah. It's all sugar, man. It's super bad for you. I mean, if you're a kid and you're not working out, who give a shit, right? If you're a kid or you're not working out, who give a shit, right? But like, as a workout supplement, as like part of your workout drinky thing, the hell no. You're gonna die. 10-ton toupee, isn't that a cursed item? Yeah, it is. A cursed wig that's constantly confusing the user into deciding the defendant is the only option. But it is 18 defense, though. No, I don't want to equip it right now. Oh, ruby wristband? Take that out as well. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. I keep forgetting that this game actually has, like, good menuing. And I'm trying to play, like, the original. I'm trying to play the original one. Yeah, I mean, that's a huge defense increase, but it would fucking kill me. Let's go with wristband. Doesn't the dragon scale have a secret hidden second benefit? Didn't the dragon scale have a hidden benefit in one of the versions of Dragon Quest 1? I'm trying to remember. I might be misremembering. I might be confusing it with something else. Oh well. We just won't worry about that. Whenever I read up on US food, I can't help but think you guys are forced to eat literal garbage because everything is full of chemicals and sugar. Well, the fact of the matter is that most food is full of chemicals. It's not really, the chemicals aren't really the problem. Like there's like this big push right now in America with like a lot of like nutrition content creators who are not actual nutritionists. Sorry, they're not registered dietitians, I think is the actual word for like the people that actually know what the fuck they're talking about. I might be confusing it. It's one or the other. It's either nutritionists are the ones that actually like have like the degree, or the registered dietitians are the ones with the degrees. I can't remember which one it is. But there's a lot of like influencers on the internet that like are like, oh god, this has chemicals in it. This has like this thing that's like really bad for you, and it's not. Yeah, it's like the same people that shill raw milk, and it's just not. Like the artificial sweetener thing is like incredibly overblown. It's incredibly fucking overblown. The whole artificial sweetener crisis is that somebody realized that yes, artificial sweeteners with the same amount of like, if you use the same amount of artificial sweetener as you use sugar in something, yes, the artificial sweetener is like infinitely worse for you. But the reality is that they don't put the same amount of artificial sweetener into things as they do with sugar. So like it takes 0.1% of the same amount of artificial sweetener to make things as sweet as whatever amount of sugar equivalent. So like yes, technically speaking, aspartame is more calories, or what is it? More calories per gram than sugar, but they use less than a gram of aspartame in stuff. Whereas we all know how much sugar they use in other stuff. So like that's overblown. That's absurd. Have you tried actually just buying fruits and home cooking meals with actual veggies? Yes, because Americans are not that stupid, but also have you considered that purchasing like actual fruits and veggies, in many cases, people are priced out of that in America, and that's the reason why they buy prepackaged foodstuffs. Because it literally costs more to eat healthy in America. Yeah. And there are such thing as food deserts where like you just don't have access to foods in certain parts of America. But also, like I cannot stress this enough. Like, yes, eating fresh fruits and veggies is obviously going to be better for you. But there's a reason we have all that stuff. There's a reason we have all that stuff. There's a reason we have like literally not everything that's pre-processed is bad for you. You should have a critical eye. You should definitely have a critical eye. You should definitely like look at things and go, okay, you know, what does this have? Is this bad for me? Whatever. But like, honestly, you're fine. You're so fine. If you want to eat healthy, literally just make sure you get your nutrients, you know, have a couple things once in a while, you know, and like learn how to cook with 2 or 3 ingredients as opposed to, which is a thing that this is a thing that actually, this is something that actually does bother me, where a lot of people act like they cannot cook because they are like, they don't have all the ingredients. And one thing you learn as someone who is not white and probably not like in as good of a place financially as like other people, or when your family comes from like, you know, low income households, or like, you know, immigrant families especially know how to do this well. People will be like, oh, I want to make this thing for dinner, but I don't have all the ingredients. And every time I hear that, I go, just make it with the ingredients you got. And they're like, yeah, but like, that's not what the recipe calls for. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. If all you have is the meats, then just cook the meats. Rice and fried eggs. Yeah, like you can just do that. But that's something that a lot of people don't really get when they don't have a lot of experience cooking. Make your own damn recipe. Yes. And then also, like, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I gotta buy this, and that. You know, there's certainly like, yeah, man, like I'll tell you, like, yeah, there's certainly people who are bad at shopping, doing grocery shopping, right? And sometimes they'll like grab stuff that's like really bad for them, and they could probably like save a lot of money buying other stuff. But like, the fact of the matter is that I'm not about to judge anybody for buying what they buy unless like they have a goal. If your goal is to lose weight, then I'm gonna give you shit for... I have a friend who I used to live with, and he was trying to lose weight. And he was going, oh man, yeah, I gotta keep it down to like less than 1,000 calories. But his meal, he would eat once a day, and he would eat strawberries coated in like heavy cream topping. And one day I kind of like, I didn't lose my patience, but like I had to say something. I had to say something to him because I was like, you know, he was kind of frustrated. He was a little frustrated that he wasn't losing as much weight as he thought he should be. And eventually I told him, I was like, yeah, cause you're eating dessert. You know, like your only meal is dessert. But if he didn't want to lose weight, if he wasn't trying to lose weight and he was just eating whatever the fuck he wanted and he didn't give a shit, like I wouldn't have cared what the fuck he ate, right? Like it wouldn't matter to me. But like that's sort of like an example of like, you know, it's complicated. It's complicated. Most of the problem is that in America we actually don't have access to cheap, affordable produce and like healthy foods. It is very expensive to eat ideally in America. It just is. That's the truth. And and anybody who tells you that's not the case is a fucking liar. And then all like the health, quote unquote health experts on the internet that are like, ah, you know, every day I wake up and I eat some quinoa. I'm like, fuck you, okay? Like, no, you fucking don't. She eats a salad for lunch and says she can't lose weight, but pours like a gallon of olive oil on it. Yeah, like fucking. Oh. What are we doing? I'm taking that iron axe. And then we're gonna. Shit. Taking that iron axe, and then we're gonna put away some of these items. I prefer boomerangs over whips if we're doing boomerang and whip stuff, so I'll keep the divine dagger in case I come across an undead enemy. I don't think there's an inventory limit in this game, so I think we're fine. But yeah, like it's a lot more complicated. You can't just reduce it to like, you can't just reduce it to personal responsibility. You just can't. We have an industrial style food base and a post-industrial lifestyle. Yes, correct. Also, yeah, please don't use olive oil if you're trying to lose weight. The only reason to use, like, use it to cook. I'm not gonna stop you to cook from cooking with olive oil. Like, I'm not that, like, whatever. But if you're trying to lose weight and you're eating a salad, don't put it in olive oil. You will fucking, like, just, fuck, I went the wrong way. Wait, was this a dead end? It was a dead end. Okay, I'm not crazy. Oh, hold on. Somebody just wrote something. Not to go on a tangent, but I feel food YouTube rarely helps with that. I've seen so many videos of cheapest proportion, etc., and they have 20 plus ingredients and more expensive as fuck kitchen appliances. That's not cheapest. Unsurprisingly, they have Amazon with all those appliances in the description. And like, yeah, like it's just like, it's so like, yeah, vinegar's really good. Get used to using vinegar with your salads. It's great. It's really good. I do that. Trying food for over a year now, and it's opened my eyes to how much I would overeat. Yeah. I actually ate fugu in Japan, and it was kind of okay, kind of lackluster in its taste. No shade to the Japanese, but one of the funniest things my friend ever told me, my friend, for context, I have a friend who went to go teach English in Japan, did it for 4 years, came back married to a wonderful, wonderful person. And he told me he cooked for them once. And they were like, how did he cooked for her parents once? And they were like, how did you make the rice taste so good? And he went, he was really confused. And eventually he was like, you mean salt? And all he was doing was adding more salt than they would to the rice. I think that's so funny. No, they don't salt things heavily over there. Americans salt things way too much, but yeah, in a lot of other places, like, salt is not used as judiciously. Yeah. It's just one of those funny things of like, it's so funny to think of, because like everyone always talks about Japanese food like it's like super good and awesome, and it is. My God, it tastes great. But like the salt profile there, they don't fuck with salty over there. They don't salt over there. They don't salt their shit. I mean, I'm sure there's Japanese people who do, because like they know how to cook better, but like, you know, or like they prefer saltier stuff. I'm not saying like there's no one in Japan that salts anything, but like, you know, it was very funny. It is a very funny little like anecdote. You put cold cheese on cooked pizza. What's the matter with you? Well, you know. Yeah, it's a very different, I guess it's like a different like style of cooking. Very different goals. Anyway. But yeah. I was gonna say, food food YouTubers, to respond to Sparks, like, food YouTubers, I'm not gonna say, like, you should have some kitchen appliances. I do think, like, if you want to have, like, if you want to have an easier time cooking in the long run, you should probably buy, like, certain things. Like, buy a rice cooker. You can get a really cheap rice cooker for, like, 20 bucks. They all do the same shit. Like, get a rice cooker. You don't need an air fryer. Those are just nice to have because they tend to reheat things, like if you were to put it in an oven. But again, you probably already have an oven in your house, so you don't need an air fryer. You can just use the oven because it is literally the same form of heating something. It's the same thing. An air fryer is just a fancy toaster oven, and a toaster oven is just a smaller oven for toast. An air fryer is an oven with a fan, yes. So, like, you don't need an air fryer. Again, a lot of, like, kitchen appliances is just for the matter of convenience. You can do all this stuff without them. But, yeah, like, definitely get a rice cooker. Have a toaster, because toasting stuff without a toaster is a pain in the ass. Get a blender, maybe, if you want to make, like, smoothies. And this is kind of, like, just to save time. Like, you could just cut your vegetables by hand, but, like, yo, like one of those, like a slap chop thing. Like, get yourself, like, a really good slap chop. Oh my god, saves you so much fucking time. Especially if you get paranoid about, like, cutting yourself with a knife. Those things save so much fucking time. I was gonna tell you look like women are your favorite guy. It's funny you say that, Beast. I literally started this stream by going, I kind of look like Steven Seagal right now. Unfortunately. I'm serving Steven Seagal. I agree. Feels like microwave is kind of an essential appliance too these days. Yeah, but like, I would hope to God your living situation isn't such where wherever you live doesn't have a microwave. And if that is the case, I am so sorry. I wish life was better. But like, I assume everybody's got a microwave and an oven. That's where I start. But if you don't have a microwave, then you should definitely get an air fryer. If it's cheaper than getting a microwave. I don't know how much microwaves cost right now. Whenever we talk about like availability of like food or like, you know, what you have to cook with, or like even like when it comes to like personal care stuff, like necessities, I'm always very careful to sort of like remember that like there really are people out there who don't have those basic necessities in the United States. And it's like, I cannot be judgmental to people who cannot like, who just don't have those things. Oh, this was a good level up. Hello. Damn. I got Zoom! Did I go in that room? I don't think I went into this room. I think I did. No, I didn't. Oh, thank God. What else is in here? I think that's it. The glasses are giving 1990s Eurodance frontman. No, they're not. I'll get the glasses that give 1990s Eurodance frontman. You give me a second. I'll go get the glasses that do that. These are the glasses that give 1990s Eurodance frontman. Oh, it's got a cool effect because of the green screen. Look at that. Hang on. I'll turn off the green screen so you can actually see what it looks like. These are the glasses that do it. This shit's trippy. This makes me look like a fucking, what's that fucking game? What's that fucking RPG with the guys that look weird? Hylix? So he looks like a fucking Hylix like artwork in the game. This is kind of trippy. I kind of like the way this looks. This is like a weird looking fucking effect on my face right now. I kind of fuck with it. You can probably keep your identity like safe if you just use these in a green screen. It's kind of neat. I like it. Anyway, I wonder why these. Well, actually, the gunners do actually get caught by the green screen as well, but it's a different. It's a stronger shade of yellow, so there's less green in it, so you don't actually get that much of it. I'm blue. What a timeless song. Actually, not a timeless song. I think we've moved past that song finally. I think that song is finally dead. Not that I wanted it to be. Weak to fire, haha. Are you weak to fire? You are. Get wrecked. There was a German Eurodance project called Erotic in the 90s, and they made literally dozens of tracks that were just very bad and very obvious sex puns. Isn't that fucking Gunter? Was Gunter part of that? Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. Dun-dun-dun. Was he part of that project? My ding ding dong. La 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 la. Tame Modern ripoff of that. Damn. Modern? That guy was around when I was in middle school. Which was like the 2000s. I'm old. Oh god, I'm old. Songs like Help Me Mr. Dick. Maybe don't have sex with your ex. I think I've listened to Help Me Dr. Dick. I don't think he's weak to fire. Is this a psych-up? Hell yeah. Let's go. We had a bunch of novelty hits in the 90s between grunge and hip-hop. True. Oh, see, stamina. I forgot I had these. We're gonna take the magic water out. And we're gonna take the strong medicines that we've collected in this dungeon out. Oh, I do have a limit to inventory space. Fuck. Let's exchange the dragon scale. Maybe take out some tangle web, actually. Whew. And I feel like this enemy is gonna like seal away my stuff, so I'm gonna bring this. I say, what luck! A delicious-looking human has fallen right into my lap, and he seems a rather pathetic fellow to boot. Verily, I'm done for. Do come quietly now. You need only submit to the searing flames of my world-endingly power. Yeah, okay. Hey, buddy. Where did you come from? I'm here to fuck your shit up. Let's see, what can I do? What can I do to, like, screw him over? I can do a dodgy dance.
Thou shalt not escape.
Okay, he's kabuffing. That's bad. We're gonna bolster. And then I'm gonna hit him with the Flame Slash. He does not take extra damage from Flame Slash. He fizzled me! I knew it! Screw you, bro! Just for that, I'm gonna hit you with a Zap. Oh, he's weak to Zap. Got it. Okay.
Much better.
I wonder if this will improve my spell damage. It did not. Okay. Let's try. I'm gonna try. I can fizzle him? Oh my god. Are you kidding? Now all he can do is just whack me. Ah, he's dead. He's fucked. Man, I love exploring in RPGs. I love experimenting in RPGs. You never know what a boss is gonna be weak to. Hey, you're safe now, bud. Thank you. Yeah, he said thank you. Every time he does it, I'm reminded of like the way Mario and Luigi talk in Superstar Saga. The boss was most mildly down in the dumps on account of his precious thief's key. I thought perhaps there must be some treasure here I might cheer him up with. All I found was trouble. Nah, man, you were trying to do right by your boss. I love that the descendants of Robin Hood are less evil. Are we gonna be introduced to like fun monsters? Are these like good guy monsters? Oh, it's the fairies. I forgot about the fairies. Oh, the fairies are like my height. Usually they're a lot shorter.
He found us! Quick, run away! If he catches us, he'll sell us to someone, and they'll put us on display in a traveling circus or something horrible like that.
Wait!
I love the
He
Jim
beat
from
that
The
horrible
Office stare at the
monster, didn't
camera
he?
moment.
Maybe he's not all bad. You really helped us out there. That monster was after us, you see. So,
Looks like that scepter was a lightning
thanks.
rod.
What's your name, by the way?
Who are
I
you?
only asked for your name, not your life story. So, in short, you're on a quest to save the world. And you need to find a way of summoning Lady Rubis so she can help you.
Yes.
Well, we're not supposed to share this sort of thing, but I suppose it won't hurt to tell you just a little bit about her.
What are you doing? In case you've forgotten that's a human you're talking to. How do you know you can trust him?
Look,
Is that
I know
Veronica from
humans are
Dragon Quest
awful
XI?
and greedy and can't be trusted and everything. But if this world gets plunged into endless darkness, it's not exactly going to be great for us fairies either.
So, you think we should help him? Just like that?
I do, yes. We need to work together on this one.
She's twisting
He
her
can fight
arm.
monsters, which means he can help us with that other thing.
Oh, the other thing! Gosh, you're a devious little devil, aren't you? I love it!
Lady Rubis isn't here in Alefgard right now. She's visiting another world.
A very far away world that it will be very hard to call her back from.
Our leader came up with an ingenious way of summoning her.
What do you mean another
But before we
world?
could finish getting everything ready, we
Do you
got
mean the
attacked
world
by the
above, or
Dragon
do you
Lord's
mean
stupid
like
lackeys,
Dragon
and she ran
Quest
off
11
somewhere. That's why we
world?
came down here in the first place, to look for her.
There are dwarves living to the east of here that she's had dealings with in the past, you see. We thought they might know something, but there are so many annoying monsters in the way. We're never going to get there ourselves.
And we can't summon Lady Rubis on our own. Only the boss knows how to do it. So if you could go and find her for us, we'd all be happy. Right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you. Come and let us know if you find anything out.
This is like that
won't you?
wonderful like.
We'll be...
I don't know if you've ever been in
well,
this situation in
the
the
dwarves can tell you where to
in
find
the
us,
real in your
I'm
real
sure.
life, when somebody is like, oh man, you know, it sounds like they're trying to trick you into doing something for them, but what they want you to do is something you want to do anyway. So it's like there's literally no need for all of the pomp and circumstance. Are those both cursed items? I think those are both cursed items. Yeah, those are both cursed items. God, they need to make Dragon Quest IV in this engine. Oh my god, I would love Dragon Quest IV in this engine. Oh, I would be so obsessed. I forgot to heal after the fight. I guess we'll just use my last MP to heal. Ready for Dragon Quest VII? Oh, I am. We're streaming that as well, though I might be in a different place when I stream 7. And my schedule might be different. But we'll find time. We'll make time. Sorry, I burped right into the microphone. What am I doing? Give me the hell out. We got more cuts. Oh, that's right. I gotta go talk to Robin Hood. I wonder if I can make do with not having any MP right now. Yeah, everybody's running away from me. I don't think enemies should flee in Dragon Quest 1. But I guess that is a sign that I am over leveled, and I think that might be the game trying to prevent me from over leveling in an area, like enemies running away. I just realized that might be part of the intent behind that. Oh, that's bad. Don't miss again, please. And then don't miss now, because if you miss now, you're dead. Alright, perfect. How much HP, how much XP do I need? 100? One more fight? I'm gonna, like, use, like, one medicinal herb. And that'll get me through the next fight, if I even have one to do. Fastest route is through the top. Let's go. Actually, it's the only route. I don't remember clicking on that. I just needed to double check. Actually, it's gonna be 2 battles because they're roughly giving me about 80 XP per battle here. So one more fight ought to do it. I will use another medicinal herb to heal myself, just in case. This is so exciting. I've been on that mindset of making that video about grinding in RPGs and how you don't need to do that. So this is such a fun little experiment of that exact thing. But also, I get the feeling I play these games kind of weird. Oh, I'm gonna die. No. Fuck. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll just load from the autosave, though. I don't want to go back to the church. That'd be dumb. Oh, they're not even letting you start from the church. Wow. They are straight up being like, nah, you gotta get this, you gotta hit this cutscene. Alright, we'll just heal extra now. I'm trying to write a WW2 mecha book. Like, you're trying to, do mecha in the World War II era? That sounds fun. Would Command and Conquer be useful for that? That's a level up. Because doesn't Command and Conquer have a game where World War II starts or something? And the Japan has mechs? No, it's after World War II, sorry. No, wait. No, yeah. Red Alert 3, yeah. They put them all to sleep. Just haven't made out the total legends. I'm a man of war, so here, one thief's key as promised. Thanks, Robin Hood. You're alright, bud. That's Cold War, yeah.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
Ah! Fuck, I love that fucking line. The fact that he couldn't keep a straight face when saying it is what sells that line. Yeah, yeah. Oh god. Tim Curry. A treasure. A treasure of the world. I think Nigel Thornberry is like so funny in principle as a character because it's Tim Curry doing a Tim Curry impression.
Ha 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 ha! Look, Marianne, a gazelle. Aha! Smashing.
It's like the funniest thing ever. Oh god. Okay. Ooh, a treasure chest. None of your keys seem to work. Yeah, that's like an ornate treasure chest. That looks like ultimate key stuff or post game shit. Because I know there's a post game. Or I assume there's a post game. Maybe there isn't. No, I haven't heard, nobleman. 'Tis said that the secret of how magic keys might be created is long since lost. Yet it is also said there is one in a certain town somewhere who's engaged in research on the subject of how said secret magic was created or something. I didn't finish reading it. Apologies. But I got the gist. I'm pretty sure in the castle that guy's there. I'm pretty sure that's the guy in the castle. Let's go to the castle. I don't think there's any more locked doors in here. My liege, I have found the thief's key. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I need a different key. That might be the magic key. Let's go. There's got to be something in here. No? No. Unfortunate. Embarrassing. 'Tis said that mighty Erdrick and his allies did commit all their magic and secret techniques to certain scrolls for posterity. Some say that the secrets of said scrolls hide in a town established by a certain bard with whom the hero of legend had dealings. Kursk would be wild with Nex. Interesting. Interesting stuff. I'm not too brushed up on my World War history. I consider myself a fan of history as far as like looking into history and learning about history, but admittedly I don't have that much info. I don't have that much I'm not read up. I'm not well read on historical subjects. No, that's the magic key, and then the gray doors are ultimate keys. I didn't talk to this guy. I just know the castle dungeon was around here somewhere. Hey man, you're lost as hell. Down here. Ooh, I think I missed this. Yeah. Almost didn't see that last time. Rather, almost didn't see it last time. Almost didn't see it this time. And one of the COD zombie maps was just, what if the Battle of Stalingrad had an X? Kursk, Stalingrad. This guy needs a better key. That's the magic key door. And he teaches you about the ultimate key, if I remember right. Or no, he gives you the Sunstone. Is he the Sunstone guy? I think he's the Sunstone guy. I think that's it here. I don't think there's a door upstairs that I can go through right now. Oh, I lied. I super lied. I'm super wrong also. Nope. This guy sleeps in a big bed with nobody else. Sad stuff, my man. That's a magic key door. I have the thief's key. I'm trying to, like, orient myself. I'm a little lost. Maybe the king has something new to say. I don't think he does. But it's always fun to, like, update the king. Hey, man. Yeah. The game is, that's it now. It's like, okay, we set you on your way. You go figure shit out now. Good. Let's go. Zoom is free. We'll go to the Wayfarer's Chapel. Just in case there's a door here. And there is. Believest thou the rumors of newly minted heroes roaming the land? No. They are rumors and not more. No, I'll say yes. This merit band consists of a warrior, priest, a mage, and one who fighteth solely with fist and foot. Oh, it's the rejects. It's the Dragon Quest 3 rejects. Only after parting with tidy some of the that the new purchase taught them not, except the lesson in knowing their limitations. It seems that the only way I should grow mightier is through hard work. Whoa. Give me this. Still haven't found where I turn in my mini medals. Maybe that's coming up. Did I ever go in here on my own volition? I did. I grabbed all that shit. We can go back to Gwaelin home now. And I'm pretty sure the fairy leader is somewhere near Cole, but I could be really wrong about that. I might have to go to the other continent. Take this. Oh, almost missed it. Look at that. Oh, Dragon Quest 7. Look at that. That's the Dragon Quest 7 boat. That's like almost identically the Dragon Quest VII boat that you used to sail out into the world with Kiefer. Ariste's vest. Awards are worth extra money every time they win battles, and it's got more defense than what I got now. Let's go. Oh, he got mad at me because I took his treasure chest. Oops. Enters to the grave of Gwaelin while he is over yonder, though thy mind is made to visit it, as just thou right as thy will before setting forth. I don't give a shit. Let's go. Know that none hath ventured unto the grave of Gwaelin and returned. Enter only if thou carest not for thy young life. I got an autosave. I'm fine. I'm cool. Let's see what we got here. Lots of different ways to go. Let's go this way. This is much bigger than I remember it being. Alright, let's test out our damage. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Come on. Oh, be careful. Everybody's died every time they come in here. Yeah, whatever. I'm killing everything in one hit already. Let's do it. And then from here, we'll go check that room. Dead. MP rejection. Whatever, buddy. Spell prevention. Whatever, buddy. I do not care. Does Fizzle last outside of battles in this game? It doesn't. Solid. Excellent items. That's what makes exploration worth it. I hate how some of these guys have over 50 HP and some of them don't. Although I guess I don't hate it as much because I always liked that Dragon Quest's enemies don't have the same exact HP every fight. It's like they kind of exist in a range. Then we'll go top right. They kind of had to make fights a little bit scarier in this game, and they had to like make dungeons a little bit more involved, I think. Because back in the day, the maze design of Dragon Quest dungeons was because people didn't know what the dungeons looked like. So the idea there being that people would like map out the map, like they would make their own maps to figure out a dungeon, or like, you know, explore haphazardly until they came across what they needed to. But if you're gonna give them a map, right, because that's like a modern convention of RPG design, you gotta do something to the dungeons to still make it sort of like a trial, an ordeal. So yeah, you gotta, thankfully this remake has that in the form of like more enemies per battle.
Not today.
More enemies per battle. Dungeon traversal takes a little longer because your travel distance is different, and the dungeons themselves are much larger. At least like literally just scaled up at the very least. Whistle. Blow your whistle so you can automatically start fighting things. the grinding ability that we will not use unless we need to like top off our level and we're like one battle away from it. That's like a good use for Whistle. We got 3 more treasures on this level. Got it. We can go through the special door now. Can I just boomerang y'all? Are you weak enough now? Yeah. Saves time. We're gonna check this dead end first. Nothing. We're gonna check these 2 dead ends next. Oh fuck, I forgot I had the boomerang equipped. Damn it. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. How much money am I getting per step? Oh no, it's more money from battles, right? It's not from walking. A set of plain clothes. Dragon Quest 1 could have had alchemy. That would have been fun. They should have added alchemy to Dragon Quest 1. Especially because we're getting so many items that we like straight up just don't need. Damn, why are they doing so much damage? Whoa!
Much better.
Since when? Oh, one of them's not a shadow. One of them is actually an appropriately leveled enemy for the dungeon. I can't open this one. I mean, that's progress. So I guess we're done in the grave of Gwaelin for now. Let's get the hell out of here. Wasted my time. We're in Gwaelin home right now, right? So walking around with a sack of moolah after the dungeon, yeah. Oh, the guys left. I'm engaged in the investigation of all matters fairy related. I heard rumors of encounters with them in the forest to the south, and yet though I went there hoping to seek them out, the place was so overly roamed with fiends that I could not help to begin a search. What luck! I am very good at killing fiends. I have a lot of gold. Did you see that? I have so much money. Holy shit. I'm fucking stacked. We'll go to the Nameless Ruins. I have way more money than I probably should. I want to go talk to the old lady. Hey, okay, she's not having any of it. She's not in a good mood. We'll just go. I don't know what those Nameless Ruins are. I know they're in Dragon Quest 3, but I can't remember. I can't remember what town it is. Yeah, let's just go southeast. I haven't seen any like overworld items in a bit. Fuck you. Ah, speaking of which. No, I want seeds. I don't want healing. I got enough healing.
Not today.
That's right, motherfucker. Nothing. No secret spots either. I must be really bad at finding them. They're not weak to fire. Pointless, you'll slow. I could cross the bridge, but there is something over there that I gotta look at. Oh! So soon! So soon! Let's test out your weaknesses. You're a knight, so I'm gonna start with ice. You're not weak to ice. How about zap? You're weak to zap. Yeah. I'm thinking there's some... Just a rock. I'm thinking there's something over here. Flame? Yeah, ghosts are usually weak to fire. Don't fucking... Okay, now the enemies are actually starting to, like, give a shit about hurting me. Good. A challenge! Can you give me more XP, though? This is, like, so not worth the effort. Fairy village. Meow meow. Yes. I don't know what I don't know what I'm doing to that cat. Well, this is from... I believe Dragon Quest 3 had a fairy village, but I don't know if it was in Alfgard. Those strange forces stop one from picking any up. They're not letting me pick up books, but I did get a snub scroll. I forget what snub does. I think it reduces breath attacks, or like it undoes stat boosts or something. Protects you from spells. There we go. What is this? It's a fairy foil. It's a crackle scroll. There's a lot of stuff in here. What the hell? That's a lot of goodies. Nice. What is the fairy foil? Bizarre blade that boosts defense when used as an item in battle. And it is wildly good stat-wise. See you later, Iron Axe. Don't need ya. That's it in this room for now. Sick. Nope. This key doesn't work on the blue chests either. That would make sense, because it opened a red chest, which means it's a thief key chest. So the blue one's a magic key chest. Understood. No secret item on the ground? None? I'm disappointed. The worst people you know are crashing out after yesterday. To be expected. To be expected that after they made fun of everybody for crashing out over certain people getting elected, they themselves would then turn around and try to apply that same sort of like behavior. Strangely thirst quenching. I have pure water and sickly sap. What's that about? A vial of magic water. Holy water. Mini metal. You know, there's one thing about Dragon Quest that I wish they did at some point. I really wish Dragon Quest let people... yeah, I actually will wear that because I hate paralysis as a status ailment. I actually wish Dragon Quest allowed us to use holy water on undead enemies. Like, I wish I could use Dragon Quest items on creatures to do things. And also someone terrible finally kicking the bucket. Correct. But yeah, it doesn't surprise me that the people that were making fun of people for despairing about, like, their own safety are now trying to, like, create a narrative where their lives are in danger because somebody got elected, and their goals as the elected are to improve everyone's quality of life. It does not surprise me one bit that the same people that were like, haha, suffer, we are going to make life worse for you, and that's awesome, are now being like, oh, but what about me? Wait. And then it's like completely unfounded because it's like, it's literally not going to do that. Like, the person that got elected is literally not going to do that. His goals are literally to make your life better also. But you know, people are dumb. People have no, like, self-awareness or decency. I'm dead. Fuck. No. It's glass houses. Yeah, it's glass houses. I don't even think it's glass houses. I'll be honest. I don't think it's glass houses because, like, I don't think Mamdani is gonna, like... I literally do not think that most of the people who are despairing about Mamdani getting elected will actually be hurt by Mamdani's policies. I straight up do not think that is going to happen. Because none of Mamdani's policies are about, like, making life worse for people. Like, I don't think I'm gonna die again in the same situation. Yeah, we're dead. Ironic. Weird moment in an RPG where I should actually be focusing on the bigger group. Mainly because 95% of the people that complain do not even live in New York City. Correct. They don't live in New York City, and also, even if they did, most of them do not fall under the economic bracket that Mamdani is trying to tax. And that's literally the only thing I can think of that is actually in danger, is somebody's bottom line who makes like $1 bajillion. And even then, it's like, they will be fine. They will still make $1 bajillion. So, whatever. That level up is huge. There's gonna be no... Oh! There was something here! Hey, hey, hey! Cloak of Evasion is... I'm gonna wear it. I lose 3 points in defense, but my evasion goes up, like, by a pretty solid amount. I'll take it. I was gonna say there's gonna be nothing here and all that struggle will be worth nothing. But yeah. I think it was like a DQ version of a Cazador. Correct. Good assessment. Yeah, the Knight Errant is my worst nightmare here. Goodbye, Knight Errant. Are you a beast? No, you're an insect. But Flame Slash doesn't work on you, so... I'm in Western New York and my county tsunami'd. Freudian slip. I'm pretty happy with yesterday's results, man. I gotta tell you, like, you know, like, I just feel like whether or not you agree with the policy, now whether or not you believe Mamdani is actually going to like do anything useful, like, you gotta at least concede that, like, you know, we should maybe try something different. You know, like, I'm just, you know, because what we've been doing clearly hasn't been working, man. You know, it's as simple as that. I'm not saying you gotta, like, I don't worship the guy. Far from it, for me of all people to be like, yes, let's worship somebody. You know? I think we're going too far in the wrong direction. I think we should go back to coal and go south. I'm trying to make the country livable and affordable, if only that was possible. I know, right? How absurd. But yeah, like, I obviously, you know, my opinion is that people freaking out about this result are literally just being, you know, they're either grifting or they're fear-mongering, as is their way. But oh, he got injured, so he resigned as a royal guard. Oh no, he's lying. I fled out of fear of the fiends that did assail us, and I returned here to the village where my wife and daughter do dwell. And yet since my return I have done little save wallow in guilt and self-loathing. And still my beloved wife neither scoldeth nor scorneth me. She simply worketh all the harder that we might live in comfort and peace, and I despise myself all the more. Damn, dude, that's real. That's real, bro. How about we copy the West Wing again and hope things turn out different this time? Well, I want to talk to you, man. Maybe you can help. Mine allies made for Rimildar in the hopes of finding clues as to the princess's whereabouts, and maybe even at the cave in the quagmire by now. Yet here I wallow in my cowardice. I'm sorry, bud, you know. Like, I get it, man. Like, sometimes you get shaken up, man. Don't beat yourself up over it. He doth little besides sleep and stare forward lonely from the window. He is no longer any fun at all. Oh no. That kid was like, I saw your dad crying. Haha. Oh. Is this his wife? No. Is this his wife? Roderick. Why do I remember that name? Is this his wife? No. Okay. How much do we have to level up? 1,000? I can hold out. I don't need to restore my MP for that. Although there's a weapon shop here. What do you got, my friend? What are you selling? Garbage. Oh, iron armor. Hang on. No, 5 points of defense isn't good enough to get rid of my evasion up. Nah. Not good enough. Okay. I'm gonna go to this spot over here. To this spot here. And then we're gonna go down here. Wait, where am I going? Hold on, did I ever check the outside of this mountain range for stuff? I don't think I did. We're gonna do that now. Ooh, bag of labs. Bag of labs is dead. We went a little bit out of order, which might mean that I came across the fairy foil a little early, and that's gonna give me more more attack power than I probably need for the next area, but that's okay. Oh, nice. Yeah. Thank you, curiosity. The greatest op of all time. I forget who Aaron Sorkin is. Oh, I got a DM. From who? Ugh, my arm hurts. And I'm hungry. It's already 3:30? I did wake up late today. Since I was sick. I woke up like at my usual like 11 o'clock in the morning. But I woke up feeling really fucking under the weather. Wait for Dragon Quest. All right. Flame Slash should kill you. Why are the insects not weak to fire moves? So weird. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I woke up like at 11, but I was like feeling kind of cruddy. Like I was still sick, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to sleep, and hopefully when I wake up, I'll feel better, like even better. And I did. Good enough that I was like, oh yeah, let's go stream some Dragon Quest. Let's make this shit happen. Dazzle. Flame. The lunatic is not weak to fire. Would have been nice to have like a bestiary or something. But there aren't. There isn't. Peep is for mimics, but I don't care about that. I straight up don't care about that because I want to fight mimics. Sorry, I found out that this is here, so I gotta get rid of all these exclamation points. Oh, it straight up tells you what they do. Draconian Quest, enemies have more HP, bosses have more HP, enemies deal more damage, you deal less damage when exploiting weaknesses, you earn fewer experience points. Recover HP MP when leveling up can be turned on or off in all difficulty settings. Sick. Oh, yeah, I can save cutscenes or whatever. Cool. There is a bestiary. Oh. But it doesn't tell, does it tell you what they're weak against? I don't think it does. Sad. There's an item list, a spell list, ability list. Okay. Where am I going? Right, I'm going to the desert. The desert hole. Cattle prod. I think I can kill you in one hit. Hell yeah. Now, I do have the fairy foil, which I believe just works like buff. So now I can use that as an item to like do a thing. in boss fights. I gotta remember that, because I don't have Kabuff myself, but I do have the fairy foil, which casts that on me. Nothing? Oh, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. You're kidding. I walked all the way out here. I'm making me sad. It's very hot in my room, but I can't open the door because my niece is here. Good lord. Well, what about out here? Yeah, I was going to the wrong place. I was about to sequence break the game, which you might still be able to do. I need somebody to. I hope somebody figures that out. If you actually do need to save Princess Gwaelin, or if you can just skip it entirely, if you know what to do and where to go, and if you can brave the harder difficulty areas. That would actually be kind of dope. I want to do it because I want to see all the remake has to offer, but I would love if somebody could go in and figure out if that's necessary at all. Yeah, I'm killing golden scorpions in one shot. I'm fucking buff. I am fucking big. Yeah, I'm popping everything. And they are not giving me any XP. What else is there to explore here? I can cross the bridge. Didn't I cross the bridge? Yeah, that's where I came from. What is that down there, though? That looks like a city. Did I just, like, completely miss that spot? I'm gonna go there. What is that? That looks like a place. Yeah, that looks like a fucking place. That looks like a town. Did I just never go to this town? Holy crap. Maybe you can sequence break some stuff in this. Maybe a lot of stuff is still optional. Forgotten Ruins. Oh, look, there's a side thing. That's a side quest of some kind. Because it's a green exclamation point. We're gonna keep exploring. I'll talk to the old man in a second. Seed of Strength. Give me that shit. I'm so fucking tough. That's not an old man. That's a bard. That's a traveling bard. That's a sage. That looks like a sage. Yeah, man, what's up? Gwaelin, you're new. Thou art? One, an admirer of my work, perhaps. I like your work. I am Gwaelin, descendant of Gwaelin, yea, of the golden voice, a story bard of legend. But I mean not to rest on the laurels of mine ancestor, virtuoso though he was. I mean to strike out on mine own, to seek out new veins of song as yet unmined. Oh, he turned really fast. Though the climb my face is an uphill one, 'tis said that all Alvgar did shed a tear at the beauty of my forebear's fabled voice. And such tales truly be based in fact, perhaps. And such feats be bettered. Only time will tell. I find myself uninspired. Though I once reveled in rebellion and subverting that for which Gwaelin was so well loved, I tread that path no longer. I seek inspiration instead in the opposite, in following in his footsteps and those of mighty Erdrick, with whom he was so famously firm friends. And in the course of said following, I have heard quite the rumor. It seemeth that there is a place somewhere in Alfgard deeply connected to the hero of old, inextricably and deeply tied to Erdrick's legend. And so I journey in search of it. Alas, I am no closer to finding it than was when I set out. Should thou happen across such a place on the trials, pray inform me of it. Yeah, you got it. I'm pretty sure I know which one it is. My wanderings too take me hither and yon. Our paths will surely cross again. Until then, friend, adieu. Is he gonna zoom? No, he's just gonna run away. Okay. Can I track that? I don't think I can. But I will remember that conversation. Oh shit, there's like graves up there. Can I go up there? I don't think so. Oh, wait. No. Well, now that he's like around, should I go travel to the different towns that I've already been to see if he's there? I feel like I should. But I should get the zoom point for the cave first. Is my logic. I also don't think I've gone to this secret spot that's here. I don't think I've gone into this desert area. If I have, I'm gonna be so embarrassed that I didn't go into that town to begin with. I did not. I did. Fuck! Let the French guy on our lands. What the bloody hell? Hey, don't worry about Gwaelin, alright? He's cool. He's got a cool design. I don't want to flee, but I also don't want to bother. I don't have MP. Let's change that. Dead. Eat shit, die. Should trigger a cutscene at least. No. Okay, but now I have... a fast travel point, so let's go to Cole real quick to see if my guy's over here. See if Gwaelin's hanging out. Now, I would personally guess that he's not going to be in a building, because it's harder to track somebody down when they're in a building. Full plate armor is probably better than the Cloak of Evasion at this point. I'm going to grab that. Put it in my bag. Can I organize inventory? Organize items. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I already got that one. Fuck. Let's keep it going. Zaylin! You in here? No. Hey, buddy. Buddy. Anything? Zaylin? Zaylin, my friend? Zaylin? Zaylin, dude? Nope. Well, I'm here, so I'm gonna rest at the end anyway. I'm noticing that a lot of the inns are similarly priced, so I'm starting to think it's scaled by level or your point in the game. Starting to think I can't get away with, what about Gwaelin Home? I mean, he's probably from Gwaelin Home, so he wouldn't be there, right? He wouldn't be hanging out here, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I think I think we're gonna see him later on, but I don't think we're gonna see him anytime soon. So I think it's time to go to Rimeldar. Barrel. How much damage am I doing to y'all? They put my fucking boomerang in the bag. Upsetting. You give me that shit back. No. Chimera Wing. Useless item. I have Zoom now. I don't need no fucking Chimera Wing. Wipe my ass with that Chimera Wing. Alright, Fate Rates. How we doing here? Yeah, pretty good. Excuse me. I'm noticing the dungeon design is still true to the classic dungeon design of Dragon Quest, but, you know, they've added a lot of the little breadcrumbing stuff that makes dungeon exploration fun in more modern titles. I'm very much enjoying this, like... They haven't, like, redone the dungeons entirely, to the best of my knowledge, but they have, like, they've given them a much needed facelift, and I'm pretty happy with that. I felt similarly with the Dragon Quest III remake as well, where I thought the dungeons were still very true to the original feel of the dungeons in the original game, but like they had done a little bit extra to give them a little bit more presence, a little bit more like memorability. Withdraw, but Captain, we find out included the prisoner's whereabouts. Does that truly mean to call for the search now, to give up at this late stage? I do not mean to give up, simply to act with caution, for if we too are lost, then none shall remain to recover Princess Gwaelin. Herein dwelleth a dragon, or so say the stories. Let us continue on to Rimeldar, and there make ready to face such a foe. There is sense of what thou say, of course, and yet the princess may be here mere moments from the very place where we stand. Oh, she's like, I'm gonna go the optional way. We're gonna go help them now. I get the feeling something bad might happen to them. It seems we find ourselves in thy depth once more, one. We neither ask for nor needed thine aid. Oh, she's playing hard to get. Let not thy pride get the better of thee. We fight the same fight. We must needs take help where help might be found. Also, I'm dying. Oh, they're gonna go to Rimmildar. Damn. So we're not gonna go save the princess, like right now? I could just go do it, guys. Like seriously, it's no problem for me. Like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna kick this dragon's ass. I got Dragon Slash. They locked it behind a key. Motherfuckers. They're making me go do the story. Oh well. Nailed it. Maybe the mini metal guy's in Rimmildar. First of all, you're not gonna get me to walk over this fucking shit and poison myself for free. Rimmildar is down there. But there's so much to explore. I gotta scope some shit out. That looks like a secret spot. Alright, cattle prod the bull mastiff. Thwack! Oh, they tricked me again. I fell for the imp trick. They're not technically undead, so I don't think the divine dagger will work against them. Cullen told me at some point this game gets hard, but like I don't believe him. As of this moment in time, I don't believe him. I'm suspicious as fuck of that claim. Although, you know, it could also just be that I'm fucking cracked at RPGs. But who knows? Are you weak to ice? You're not weak to fire. You're not weak to ice. Are you weak to zap? You are! Good to know. You're probably gonna kill me here, but... Do I have strong medicine on me? I don't. I am the fool.
Much better.
I can kill the shade before the imp kills me. Yeah. Oh, the imp fled. Okay. That's fine. I need a better heal. What am I, level 15? Mid heal's level 16, I think. Like actually, I think mid heal is level 16. It's either 16 or 18. Also notice that I don't have frizz. At least I don't think so. Yeah, I don't have frizz. I just noticed that. I'm gonna zap the imp. Just to be an asshole. Straight up, no other reason. Flame slash. Oh, he's technically a beast. Cattle prod should work. Yeah. Defending. Wow. I could have sworn. I swear I thought we were gonna get mid heal. Oh, secret spot. Look at that. Look at that obvious fucking spot. A seat of agility. Don't mind if I do. Coagulant? Not as useful. Not as useful. I think that's it in this area. 1 point? Lame. Oh, fuck. And then up here. Cattle prod, dead. Can I sizzle you? How much does sizzle do to y'all? Not much. You're resistant to fire. Are you resistant to ice? Also resistant to ice. More resistant to ice, arguably. Good to know. Is that a sparkle? Nope, I'm seeing things. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I told my friends I'd be hanging out with them later today to go watch something. But I really just want to keep playing Dragon Quest. Damn it. Nah. Friends are more important. Are you weak to ice? Yeah. I remembered correctly. Are you're also weak to ice. I don't think the imp's actually weak to anything. I don't think it has any weaknesses. Not elemental ones, anyway. Imps are the least threatening thing right now. Skeletons are weak to fire. Don't miss, and we'll be fine. 2 attacks? Why do you get 2? You're just like some jobber.
Much better.
I can out heal your attack, so fuck you, I guess. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of a challenge. I'm seeing a little bit of what Cullen was talking about. Oh, this is where the Rainbow Road starts. I missed that fucking thing over there. Fuck. Okay, we'll go to Rimildar, we'll teleport back, and we'll grab it. Okay. Okay. I'm out of mana as well. the screws on me. Putting the screws to me? However that expression goes. Fuck. Was it Zap? Yeah, it was Zap. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, only one damage? Why did that one resist the Zap? They're two different kinds of shades. You should die in one hit. So I'm not too worried. Fuck. Yeah, they're starting to whack me pretty good. Better run. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt, but I will live. I think I can still kill him in one hit. Yeah. If the imp goes first, I die. If the imp did not go first, I live. Damn, they're kind of melting me. What the hell? I jinxed it. I straight up jinxed it. I said this game ain't shit. Then it hit me with the, oh yeah? You can go to hell. Down. I think it's very important that I get a zoom location here. Okay. I'm hungry. I need to eat something fast. I eat something soon and fast. Welcome to the town of Rimmeldar. So pretty. We reached Rimmeldar last, and I still got a doctor right away. Oh no. It's her dad. He was sick, and she failed to rescue the princess, so he had to come out of retirement. I can help you, dude. No problem. 228 gold coins? I'm fucking rich. No, I don't want to stay in your inn. How do I get out? Oh. Oh, I'm starving. North and west of the village of Cole. Of the shrine in a tower to the north and west of the village of Cole. Yeah, that's the Shrine of Rain, bro. I don't have the key. Maybe that guy will help. Maybe that's a hint. Okay. Okay, there's a guy around here that can help. What about you, man? Is that a ring I spy upon thy finger, friend? Hast thou no shame? Such adornments are solely the province of preening posers. Oh, fuck off. A seed of luck. What about you? Bearer of false witness, ashamed and unrepentant fabulous, believe not a word of truth. In land to the distant south lieth a forest that once entered may never be left. 'Tis said to have been cursed by one greatly skilled in the art of illusion. Okay. I haven't saved in a while, come to think of it. No, I haven't been to the Sanctum. Go south, okay. Your item? No? Sick. What did she say? The records of this town do speak of another, a bold and surpassing brawny warrior who made the crossing sometime before Erdrick did. That's Ortega, bro. That's fucking Ortega. Oh my god, you mean I can have followers? I can buy followers? Wow. I can have fake numbers that don't mean anything? Oh my god, I'm gonna feel so good about myself knowing that all those followers aren't real. Look at all the hard work I did. Not. Hey man, I need new armor. Staff of Sentencing gives me whoosh, which would be useful to have because it's the one thing that I don't have. Light Shield is like easily the best upgrade I can get. Oh, fuck, I don't have enough money for magic armor. I will. I fucking will. I fucking will have enough money. Just you fucking watch. Plain clothes. You can take one of my divine daggers. That's fine. Actually, you can probably take both. I mean, at this point, it's phased out by everything else. Chainmail, get rid of that. Iron axe, you can get rid of that. Iron lance, don't need that shit. Alright, we got in the item bag that we can get rid of. I don't need any chimera wings. I'm not going to use holy water. We'll keep the musk in case it secretly uses some sort of side quest thing. Coagulant's fine. I would sell the prayer ring because it's easy to sell it, but I won't. Is that enough? Fuck. Okay. In which case, we'll sell 2 magic waters. Magic armor. Bingo. Yep. Give me that. I'm putting that on. And then full plate armor can get sold. So we're not going to use that anymore. For sure. And then I don't have enough for anything else. That's okay. We got the fairy foil early, so I don't need any of these other weapons either. Another mini medal. Yep. Some say that Urgent was sent to us from a realm beyond the clouds. Earth. He came from Earth. This guy's playing chess in his room by himself. Must be training. Another vial of pure water. Aren't those key items? Yeah. The fuck? Another little kitty cat going mew. I don't know that would tell him what I told you now. I'll save that information. No talking horses in this one. Bamboo pole. Nope. Nothing from here. But this is Rimmeldar, which means we can go all the way around. The lake in which we will stand this form is something of a natural moat. Anything thinking to enter that would have its work cut out. And yet, even so, I suspect we are not entirely free from fear. Well, yeah, no shit. Actually, was there an item there just now? No, I was just going crazy. Never mind. Meet him with a maiden by the name Enid. Pray tell her that I await her here in this place. You got it, pal. Hey, Poochie. I need another seed. Can I get a seed? Thanks. I have a lot of luck. What's up with that? Hey, man. I did lock up the door tight with no ordinary key at that. There's a guy, he's sick. He needs your help. I can ask him to replicate the method old. What do I need for the magic key? I'm the warlock of door locks. Modern Dragon Quest funniness. Please help this guy out, man. I'll help you with your key thing. The dwarf who did not only recently aid me in my researches had rather selfishly chosen to vanish. Villagers, so seeds must. I'll do it. The cave wherein the dwarf dwell swarmeth with slavering fiends. Yeah, man, I got it. It's cool. I'm the main character. Cavern south of Rimeldar. I got you. No, wait, let me come back. There's a treasure chest. No. Yes. Got another one. Boys. Scrap another bot. You're enjoying your world building? I hope you are. New scroll, magic barrier. Very useful move. Alright, let's take the old man over. Was that a lady? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh God. Hold on, I want to see if I can actually, if this actually like has a conclusion. Cause she's like, no, he has to go. He has to come over here. Okay, let me go tell Roderick or whatever, Roderick that. From the vast of coal, walk thee southward. Oh, I already found that shit. How could you not see it? In. Okay. We've been going for 2.5 hours, and I'm pretty hungry, but I also don't think we're gonna get much out of Dragon Quest 1 anymore in terms of streaming it. Like as far as like getting like if I keep streaming this, I'll only for like 2 more. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will wait until next stream to keep playing. Maybe I will wait. Maybe I will wait. I want to keep playing, but I gotta eat, and then I also gotta meet up with my friends in a little bit. Not enough bit material in Dragon Quest 1. Well, not just that, I'm also still sick, so I'm like about it. But yeah, I should get something to eat. I should get ready to go hang out with my friends. I want to keep playing, but I have other things to do. I just want to multitask is my problem. But I think we'll call the stream here for today. And I'll stream tomorrow again, for sure. Although the new Hyrule Warriors comes out tomorrow. Maybe I'll stream and then I'll play Hyrule Warriors. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Until then, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.